So Hammamy starting the second game, looking really quite dominant, and the question's going to be asked about what can Tina Gilis do here, Nicole?
Yeah, I think Tina Gilis' strongest side is her backhand side.
Down.
That's, I mean, you can see the frustration. She certainly shows it, doesn't she? But I think the issue for Gilis is that the way that she hits her backhand drop, it's very severe. She likes to leave it really short. And unfortunately, with the pressure that Hammamy brings with her movement, Gilis has to create even more space on the court to be able to hit that. And right now, she's rushing it a little bit. Needs to create space like this on the court. That's better.
I mean, the ball just keeps coming back, though.
Oh, it does, and with interest always as well.
Down.
Wasn't far away on that one at all. Oh, I hope she's okay.
Are you okay, Miss Hammamy?
Well, that didn't look like much, did it?
Not from there. It was obviously in the previous rally with some of those extreme gets that she made.
Hand out.
Just giving a little stretch on the sidewall there.
1-all.
See all the war wounds on the knees. Non-stop battering of those knees on the court.
She might have made a good volleyball player, Hammamy, with the amount she's able to dive.
I think she would have been pretty good at most sports, really, Nicole. That's a lovely shot.
It is, and look at the follow-up.
Down. The ball is good. The ball is good. Hand out 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, it all looked pretty good. Hammamy always calls her stuff. Another hard rally that she's won. So another extra bit of damage done. That was way up above the tin. I don't see that being remotely dodgy. Just tell us about a bit more about the a bit more in suite into the cupping.
I mean, I've had cupping done a few times myself. I wouldn't say it's my favorite treatment method. I actually prefer the dry needling, which some people hate. But I think that cupping can work well when it's combined with other methods, whether it's with the needling or with a bit of manual massage therapy as well. But it's supposed to bring blood flow to the area. So that's why you see it looks like bruises, because it's drawing blood to the area. So apparently the yeah, so that's what it's meant to do. And yeah, I think traditionally more of an Eastern medicine practice, like you were saying. Have you ever experienced it?
I was thinking about having a little bit on my face, but I'll hold off until the holidays, I think.
That'd be
interesting. Right on my forehead.
I once had the cupping done on my chest, actually, which was yeah, that was an interesting look.
Not up.
Well, that's how good it has to be. I mean, she's working incredibly hard to stay on the scoreline with Hammamy. So locked in at 3-all. See how heavily they're perspiring. It's deceptive. We were walking around doing a bit of a recce earlier, and it felt like it was a little bit cooler this evening. That gets deceptive here on the waterfront.
Down. Right box. 4-3.
Wasn't far away on that one. So a marginal lead now for Tina Gilis. Just to give you a bit of an update on the conditions, watching all around the world, the humidity last night got up to 87 in the last match. It was at his highest. Now this evening at the moment we're at 70, so that's a 17% difference, Nicole.
It's massive difference. The humidity is one thing that is, I think it's actually harder to deal with physically than the heat, actually.
Down.
It's ends up
And
affecting your decision making in your
4-all.
brain. I've played in Cartagena before, and which is extreme humidity, and we were having to put ice packs on the back of our necks because we would just overheat so much. And it was the humidity that really was the issue, more so than just the heat on its own. So here, like you said, it's not that hot tonight. It's a little bit cooler, but the humidity is going to cause these players to perspire more. They're going to have to be on their hydration game in between games.
Down.
It's a shot to play.
Yeah, she was
And,
off for the cross court, Tina Gilis. So a bit of fortune there.
5-4.
Massive comparison. The backhand side has been very, very solid for El Hammamy. She's had opportunities on the forehand, hasn't quite made it count yet.
Oh, it's
It's
nice.
very cute, wasn't it? Really cute. Lovely, lovely touch from Tina Gilis, and really appreciated by the
6-4.
crowd here in Hong Kong.
No leg.
Well, she's going for a view, Gilis, but
Gilis on the no leg. This is
because of
just
Hania
wait for
Hammamy's
the
movement, because she took this so
Contact
far
is
out in front, and that caused Gilis to stop in her tracks. Terrific movement. Took that so early.
Yeah, she did. It kind of slightly caught, as you say, Gilis by surprise there. From this angle, there looks like there is a reasonable amount of room between El Hammamy and the sidewall, and there it doesn't look like she's cleared massively. So again, you've got these deceptive angles. There looks more like a no-let.
No leg. There's a lot. We need you to go a little bit to the left side. No leg. Decision upheld. Gilis has one review remaining. Hand out 5-6. Hand out 7-5.
Well, Kareem Darwish, you just saw in the picture previously, former world #1, and will be very much in support of his Wadi Degla player. That's the club that he's in charge of in Cairo, where Hania El Hammamy represents the team. Some very good players that represent from Egypt to that club.
Do you know if Darwish is here coaching next week for the world teams, or has he just come for Hammamy?
He's
Probably
actually here for the
Farag.
WSF.
Is he?
There's a WSF, a World Squash Federation AGM. He's here for that, so he's kind of ticking a few boxes, I think.
Oh, interesting. Because Gautier's not come here with Sherbini, and Gohar doesn't have a coach here either. So big advantage potentially for Hammamy to have Darwish here with her. It's been a much better second game from Gilis. She's cut out those errors
Down.
that she had in the first.
Right box. 9-5.
Yeah, this has been more like it. Better consistency from the Belgian, and what a position now. 9-5 in this second.
Down.
Could
Hand
be
down.
costly for her.
6-9.
Just kind of keeping my eyes on Hammamy, that there's no drop in movement from that kind of slight ankle tweak we saw earlier in this second game.
I'm not sure. Play alert. Video referee, can you check the knot up? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
There's nothing that's going on there. The
okay.
referee's deemed a let ball at the back wall,
Yes,
Nick.
we just play on. Yeah, play on that one. Because I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah. 6-9.
Oh, she's just got under
good.
that, hasn't she?
Yeah, it was good. That was a really weird choice by Hammamy. She's got away with it, though, the let ball.
She got the rub of the green.
Seven, 9. Right.
Starting to creep back now, Hammamy. Originally it was a 9-5 lead for Tina Gilis in this second.
Oh, she's got that back. What a lob as well at full stretch.
Down.
Oh, the backhand attack that's
Hand out.
trusted her so well in the first game.
10-7.
Letting her down after
Game
all that
ball.
movement and court coverage. 3 game balls for Tina Gilis. It's better. Oh, that's nice work. I can't believe she's got this back, though. Credit to Gilis.
Oh, what a rally.
Oh, that's a brutal rally, that one. Crowd absolutely
Hand out.
creating a lift off there. That was a brutal rally, wasn't it?
8-10.
We've seen a few of them,
Game
Nicole.
ball.
Oh, that's gonna sting for Gilis. She really needs to close this out. If Hammamy wins at this point, I think it's gonna be nervy for Gilis. Needs to really find a way to get across the line in the second game. Needs to hang tough. top spin.
That's got some serious airtime. What a lob.
Down.
Yeah, I mean, these rallies
Right box.
are getting so tough. I mean, the
9-10.
conditioning of Tina Gilis is up there with the very best, and she really is starting to feel it in these conditions.
Yes. Court service, please.
It's a massive battle. I think both players here, Nicole, are going to be quite happy to have a bit of court service.
Absolutely. You can see Gilis's movement just drop off ever so slightly in those last two movements. Just a little slow to turn for that backhand.
Thank you. Right box, 9-10, game ball.
Still a game ball for the Belgian. Well, if El Hammamy wins this next point to send it into a tiebreak, we might hear the trademark fox scream that might shatter a few of these glass tower blocks in Hong Kong.
Well, there it is. Right on cue, Joey.
10-all. A player must win by 2 points. Left, please.
And she's been waiting for a kill on the forehand side. Again, you can see how into it Kareem Darwish is.
Well, that was a much, much, much needed point for Gilis.
11-10, game ball.
That's a bread and butter shot for her, and she hasn't found it in quite some time.
Well, you can't say that these two aren't bringing the best out of each other in this quarter-final.
Hammamy not taking any chances, just trying to stay in front of Gilis.
Oh, it's unbelievable. What a shot.
Hand out.
I mean, again, she's throwing absolutely everything at Hanya El Hammamy, and still she can't convert this second game. The forehand is starting to fire in the back end of this second for El Hammamy.
Not up.
El Hammamy now on the verge of a mega advantage.
Yeah, Hammamy's put a lot of work into the legs of Gilis, and now it's starting to pay dividends. She's reading Gilis better. Just picking her off when the Belgian's accuracy drops.
Down.
Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I mean, look at the racket behind the neck there of Tina Gilis. It's Christmas come early for her here.
12-all.
Yeah, that was a sitter.
all the quality shots that we've seen from El Hammamy. It's ironic, isn't it, that the loose ball doesn't get converted. So 12-all, this very, very long and physical second game just keeps on going.
Down.
Well, again, that's how much she's sweating.
Hand out 13-12.
We've seen that twice now, the racket flying out of the hand. It's not to do with... say she's just throwing a racket in anger. It's just more how much moisture's on the grip. It's the opportunity. Oh.
It's a winning shot.
She's going to review. It's worth reviewing. She's absolutely fuming.
Video referee, can you check the movement of Miss Hammamy in the middle of the court?
So the original decision being...
Decision no net.
So it's a movement check, is it? I mean, there's not really anything there. She's not doing anything at all to block. She's played a shot.
Gilis on the no net decision.
Literally from the tee as well, which is well within your right to, I think, to stay there if you've played the shot from the tee. I mean, you can see, yes, the left foot does get in the way of Gilis, but it's her own fault for having put the ball in the middle.
She's not trying to do anything untoward here at all. She's rotating her body anyway with the shot that's come at her at the body. So, but the line there, yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. She can get the ball. It's not a winner, and there's nothing untoward. It's just a bit of traffic, and the crowd, I mean,
they love it.
Absolutely love it. They love it when a let ball comes in.
They just want to see more squash, don't they?
Well, this has been a high-quality second game between these two.
Gilis has one review remaining. 13-12 game ball. Not up.
Well, she keeps fighting. That was a really interesting bit of a switch up of tactic there from Tina Gilis, putting in the trickle boast.
Yeah, she's been opting for the backhand drop time and time again. Just doing enough to wrong foot El Hammamy. You could see that there was more of a pep in the step from Gilis as well. They'd had that break for the video decision. She's got a little second win now.
Incredible duration. We're now starting to approach 25 minutes for this second game. And the balls keep coming back. Look at that lob.
Oh, that's outrageous.
Oh, she's absolutely ripped it, but still, the ball comes back. Brilliant stuff, wonderful stuff. It's just rally after rally between these two.
Yeah, we're starting to see the best squash of the match being played now. An incredible duration as well. This game alone has nearly been worth 2.
So another game ball opportunity for the defending champion, El Hammamy. I mean, she's just kind of gesticulating with her
And now
arms. I mean, Tina Gilis is putting in
14-all.
such a physical effort here. It's quite incredible. You said about a second wind. I mean, she's well into her second wind.
Hammamy just perhaps seeing the finish line, being a little too aggressive. That drive needed to go all the way to the back.
And that is an unbelievable backhand volley drop. What a lovely shot to
15-14
play.
game ball.
Heavily fatigued and still firing it in. So game ball, 15-14 for the Belgian. She's got it. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Oh, these gets are unbelievable. She's going to get that one
She's
as well.
got it. She didn't get that. That is outrageous for Tina
16-14
Gilis.
game to Gilis.
She is
One game
digging
all.
so deep. Everyone's filming away. I don't blame them. What an atmosphere here in Hong Kong. Tina Gilis is the same colour as her skirt, and she is pressing on here. This is incredible from her. The number 5 in the world is really starting to have a go at the number 3 in the world and defending champion, Hanya El Hammamy. 27 minutes for the second game, 40 in total.